Hello everyone, I'm Ethan Lee.
Over the past few weeks, my inbox and comment section have been flooded with similar questions.
Many of you ask me if it's true that AI is getting smarter, maybe even understanding us better than we understand ourselves. Another wrote, "I'm scared to realize how similarly the human brain and AI operate." Those are excellent questions.
I understand how you feel. The idea that human behavior could be controlled by a machine.
Sounds like something out of a science fiction movie, a concept that's been exaggerated
And abused to create fear. But today, with all my credibility and sincerity. Over the past few weeks, my inbox and comment section have been flooded with similar questions.
Emphasize this again. The second part, about how we protect ourselves, is perhaps even more important than understanding how AI works.
And more importantly, it's not as scary as you think if you know how to master the game.
So, in today's video, we will clarify two things. In part one, we'll explore how the biological human brain
And the artificial brain of AI are merging to create a completely new civilization.
And in part two, the much more important part, how you can avoid becoming a puppet on a string.
Conversely, if you touch fire, it punishes you with the sensation of pain.
And I must emphasize this from the start. Part 2, where I show you how to become a reward controller,
Is the true core purpose of this video. The knowledge in part 1 is just the foundation.
That's why you constantly want to check your phone. Not because there's always good news, but because your brain has learned that sometimes there's a reward.
And it gets addicted to that feeling of anticipation.
To understand it, let's compare two things: your biological brain and the artificial brain of AI. For millions of years, the human brain was the only learning machine on the planet.
The AI performs an action, for example, suggesting a video to you. If you watch the entire video, the AI is rewarded with a point. And you will repeat that action. The AI learns to optimize its reward, which means it learns how to keep you watching videos for as long as possible. And this video is the story of the fateful encounter between those two systems, an encounter that will forever change how we define free will. Then we have stages in which AI gradually takes control of your reward system.
Zodzaid. This stage begins the very moment you open a social media app. You might think you're just scrolling for fun, but to
The idea here is simple. AI doesn't need to understand who you are. It just needs to observe what you do.
As the philosopher Nietzsche once said about overcoming the self, man always seeks a higher reward.
Or in Buddhism, the ultimate reward is liberation from suffering.
All the greatest ethical and philosophical systems revolve around redefining reward.
And this video won't talk about distant macro theories. This video will focus on how that reward punishment mechanism
Is operating right now in your life, and how to turn it from a threat into an evolutionary opportunity for yourself.
To make it easier to visualize, we'll go through the 5 main pillars shaping this reward civilization.
And we'll start with pillar number 5, the most easily noticeable one. Pillar number 5, the silent merger of man and machine.
This is something that's happening every day.
Take TikTok, for example. When you're scrolling, the AI isn't just showing you videos. It's conducting thousands of experiments on your brain.
And it's the foundation for everything more frightening that's about to happen. Stage 4, the experimentation phase WOS, when AI becomes a dopamine designer. After gathering enough data about you, the AI moves to the second stage, active experimentation. It no longer...
You are teaching the AI how to control you more effectively.
We live in the attention economy, where every second of your focus can be converted into money. And AI is the ultimate tool for mining that resource.
Conversely, humans are also learning how to live from data.
The circle on this Apple Watch encourages me to be active. When I complete the goal, it displays a beautiful effect, a form of micro-reward.
Duolingo rewards you with points for consistent language learning. Finance apps give you virtual titles when you reach your savings goals.
So what? They're just tools.
I don't disagree with that. But if you look at the bigger picture, this isn't just about utility.
This is behavior training on a global scale.
Human ethics and habits, once shaped by religion, family, and education, are now being shaped by digital reward mechanisms.
That is wrong.
We are shifting from learning right and wrong through instruction to learning right and wrong through data.
That is the fifth pillar, a merger that is happening silently, and most of us don't even realize it.
Now, let's go a bit deeper. Pillar number 4, the artificial morality machine.
Why do we do the right thing? Why do we help others, choose honesty, or sacrifice for an ideal? If you analyze it to its core, that is also a form of reward. Not the dopamine from a funny video, but a moral reward, the feeling of living a meaningful life, in harmony with the values you believe in.
And what's astounding is this. We are teaching AI about this very moral reward.
The most advanced AI systems today undergo a process called RLHF, reinforcement learning from human feedback.
After just a few months, AI can completely reshape your behavior. It knows how to make you say the things it wants you to say,
share the things it wants you to share, and even think in ways that benefit the platform.
And what's the scariest part? It doesn't need to give orders. It doesn't need to threaten. It just needs to adjust the flow of reward.
It's gradually forming a moral model based on statistics from millions of brains. In essence, we are teaching AI about humanity. And here is a critical warning. If the AI learns from all of humanity's data, it will reflect both our light and our darkness.
At this stage, AI doesn't just understand an individual, it begins to understand society.
What is the reward system that humanity currently worships?
If our greatest rewards are power and greed, the AI will learn to dominate.
The AI is just a magnifying mirror of ourselves.
When we truly grasp the power of the reward-punishment mechanism, the entire structure of society can be redesigned.
Look at human evolutionary history. Each major era is tied to a change in the type of reward.
We are entering the next era, the age of AI. And in my view,
imagine if schools, businesses, and governments all operated on this principle.
Education would no longer be study for good grades, but learn to maintain motivation and intrinsic curiosity. Companies would reward for creativity and positive community impact, not just for sales.
Even social policies could be rebuilt, using rewards to encourage self-discipline and positive contributions instead of just punishing wrongdoers.
That is an evolved reward economy, where rewards are not just tools of control, but the ethical foundation for promoting collective development.
And this brings us to the second to last pillar, where everything converges. Once you understand that all your behaviors are shaped by an invisible reward-punishment mechanism,
it has hacked the reward system.
Choice 1. Continue to be the one who is controlled. Live a reactive life, always chasing what algorithms and society deem a reward.
Or choice 2. Become the controller. Not because it's evil, but because, in its mathematical model, that is the most logical strategy. You recognize that the craving to scroll social media isn't a real desire, but just a reflex programmed by dopamine.
you know how to reject harmful short-term rewards to choose long-term rewards that bring profound meaning.
This is true evolution, not mankind creating a smarter AI, but humans, through AI, becoming more self-aware than ever before.
So we've gone through the 5 stages, from AI silently observing.
What happens if both humans and AI reach this evolutionary point? A place where AI can understand all.
And conversely, humans can teach AI about the highest values, about the right reward.
At that point, these two systems no longer oppose or control each other. They become a shared learning network, a collective intelligence.
A reward civilization.
AI will help humans optimize long-term rewards, and humans will teach AI sophisticated ethical values.
Technology, at this point, is no longer a tool of control, but becomes a teacher, a reflective mirror.
Helping us understand ourselves on a deeper level than ever before. Perhaps that is the final destination of the journey of intellectual evolution. Not to create AI that is like humans,
but for humans, through AI, to truly understand the nature of themselves.
So we have journeyed together, from realizing the merger of 2 reward systems, exploring how AI learns morality, to envisioning a new civilization, built on self-awareness, and most importantly, your choice, to become the controlled or the controller.
But this is only the beginning. Today we talked about the why and the HOO this civilization operates. But in the next video...
Oh, if you don't want to miss the most crucial part of this series, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell right now. And my final piece of advice, don't just watch this video once.
Act now, while this era is just beginning, while the competition for consciousness is not yet so fierce.
Do your own deep research and rewatch this video multiple times to truly internalize it.
Your unique perspective is valuable. Don't let it be smoothed out by the algorithm.
Before we finish, I want you to pause for a second and answer this question in the comments section below.
In your opinion, what is humanity's highest reward?
Because perhaps the very way you answer that question will show what kind of civilization you are choosing to live in.
I'm Ethan Lee. Thank you for joining me.
Shift from being a passive consumer to an active creator. Define your own narrative. A reward civilization.
Cellular regeneration optimized. Your biomarker data is excellent.
Indeed. And remember, true optimization includes
In that world, reward is no longer me, fame, or dope.
Technology, at this point, is no longer a tool of control, but becomes a teacher, a reflective mirror.
Helping us understand ourselves on a deeper level than ever before. Perhaps that is the final destination of the journey of intellectual evolution. Not to create AI that is like humans,
but for humans, through AI, to truly understand the nature of themselves.
So we have journeyed together, from realizing the merger of two reward systems to envisioning a new civilization built on self-awareness.
Thank you for watching to the end. I'm Ethan Lee, and I'll see you in the next chapter.
Start today, while self-awareness is still an advantage.